So you're welcome to our free crypto class, Module 3, with Samuel Akinlabi, the CEO of Daystar FX and Crypto Academy. All right, in this Module 3, I'll be talking about technical analysis, the use of technical tools in analyzing the market charts. All right, there are three ways in which you can analyze the market chart. You can use technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and chart pattern. All right, technical analysis is just the use of technical tools in analyzing the market chart. All right, there are about 8 of them I taught in our full crypto course. But in this class, I'll be talking about 2 of them, the 2 or 3 of them, if time permits. Why fundamental analysis is the use of data and news to analyze the chart. Why chart pattern is the use of patterns to analyze the chart. All right, in chart patterns now, let me give you an example of chart patterns. We have something like this. We have about 5 chart pattern I taught in my full crypto course, but in this class, let me just talk about one. All right, we have what called the double top and the double bottom. All right, double top and the double bottom. Now, this is double top is saying that okay, the market price get to a particular place. All right, twice. That means it came up to this place, to this price, and came up to this price again. Once a price action is shown, what do we call price action? All these candlesticks have their meaning and interpretations. All of it. They have their meaning and they have their interpretations. They are actually communicating something. Of course, if you don't understand what the candles are communicating, you cannot relate with them. You understand that they have their meaning. I call this place time frame. Don't forget that time frame. We have 3 kind of traders. We have the swing traders, we have the day traders, and we have the scalpers. Who are the scalpers? Those that trade, all right, with a short period of time. That means they buy and sell immediately. They sell or take their profit immediately. They are quick to take their profit. They use lower time frame, like 5 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, and all of that. Those are scalpers. We have what we call the day traders. Day traders are those that take profit that same day. They ensure that they take their profit or loss before the day ends. While swing day traders are those that can enter a trade and leave it for years, for months, for weeks, and thereabouts. Those who want trade with higher time frame, like 1 day, 2 hours, 1 week, 1 month. While day traders are those that trade with 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, at most 4 hours. I'm a day trader. I take my profit that same day. Those are day traders. Why scalpers are those that trade with a short period of time. They use a lower time frame. I told us that this time frame means what happens in the market chart. All right, pattern. For example, what happened in 15 minutes? This will happen. What happened in 1 hour? What happened in 4 hours? What happened in 1 day? I'm using layman language to explain all of this so you can understand. All right, I don't want to use technical words or language. You might not really get all of that. All right, so that's about time frame and the type of trader. I told that all these candles have their meaning and interpretations. I did that in my full course. All right, so imagine a market price goes up to a particular price and goes up to that same price again. And a price action will appear. There's a type of candlestick that will appear in that part. If it's in that region, once it appears, there will be a massive dump. What's the meaning of dump? A market coming down. Pump means a market going up. So if there was a double bottom, you can see the market get to this price and came to this price again, and a price action showed up. What happened? There will be a massive pump. You see, we call this place double top. We call this place double bottom. You see, we have 5 of it. Double top, but we have triple top, triple bottom. We have channel, we have triangular, all of that. So we had about 5 of chart pattern I taught in my full crypto course, but that's just one of it. We call it double top and double bottom. You see, once a market goes up, let me give you an example of it. Let me give you another example. One happened recently now in this particular coin here, Magic. Look at it. We have one here. We have this one's even triple top. It came to this price, again. You see that particular price. What happened? There was a massive what? A massive pump. You see that now. a massive pump. It came down to this price, came down to this price again. Then we have a massive what? A massive pump. We call it's a chart pattern. We can also use it to analyze the market chart. So you don't depend fully on that. You also use other tools to further analyze and confirm your prediction. All right. So let's go into technical tools or analysis. We have about 8 of them in our full crypto course, but I'll talk about 2 or 3 in this module. So number 1 is resistance and support. The use of resistance and support in analyzing our charts. So let's go right into it. Okay, so let's analyze BTC spot. So we have support and resistance now. Now, what's resistance? Resistance is that particular point where the market keeps coming down. That particular price, the market keeps coming down, is called resistance. You can see at this price, that's 72,000. What happened? The market keeps coming down. Why support is that price when the market keeps going up? What do you observe? At this price, what happened? The market keeps going up. That's 52,000. You can see. Yes, 52, 53. All right, 53. Let's say 53,000. The market keeps going up. At 72,000, the market keeps coming down. So this is a resistance and this is support. That means there is a resistance that's not allowing this price of this BTC to go above this price, and there is a support that is not allowing BTC to go below this price. You see, so which means that at this support is a good time to buy, to long, and take your profit at this resistance. Why? Because it can come down again. Why at this resistance is a good time to sell and take your profit at this at this support. That's it. That's a strategy to trade. So at this support, once there's a price action, what do? I buy, I take more profit at this resistance. At this resistance is a good time to sell and take my profit at this at this support. You see, another strategy is that if there is a breakout at this resistance, once we break out above this price and there was a pullback, what happens? There'll be a massive pump. Or if we break out at this support and there is a pullback, there'll be a massive dump. So after a breakout, what do I look for? A buy. After a breakout below this price, what do I look for? A sell. If you are trading spot, you only focus on buy if there's a breakout at the resistance. But if you are trading futures, you can look out for a breakout both at the resistance and at the support, because you can make profit at both ends. So imagine there was a breakout here now. All right, where do I take my profit? I look for another next resistance up here to take my profit. And if there was a breakout at this support, where do I take my profit? At the next So there's a support here now. Look at this place now. So if there's a breakout at this support now, I can take my profit at this next support. That support is that price, is the particular price when the market keeps going up. While resistance is that particular price the market keeps coming down. Do you understand that? So when there's a breakout at the support or resistance, it's a good time to either buy or sell. All right, depending on what you are trading, either spot or futures. That is support and resistance. Now, I use 2 particular apps to do my analysis. For my technical analysis, I either use my Bybit application or I use a trading view. Though I prefer trading view, it gives a better, clearer picture of what we are doing. All right, so that is support and resistance. I hope that is clear. So, but though in this module, I'll be talking about how to use both your Bybit app and also your trading view to do your analysis. Let me do for another one. Look at this place too. Look at this point. All right, this is a good resistance. This is a good support. All right, let me bring it here. So we have something like this, and we have something like this. What happened? The price keeps coming down here. The price keeps going up here. When there was a breakout at this support, what happened? There was a massive what? A massive dump. You can see that now. You can see that, a massive dump. You see that now. You see. So, and if it is still between here, you can still take your what? You can take your buy here, take your sell here. Now imagine I took my buy here, and then I can put my stop loss around this region. Why will I put my stop loss around this region? All about if it does not buy, it went to break my support. What do? It take me out in loss. You see that now? But it's very, very short. Maybe this one is just 10% or 20%. So imagine I'm buying at this region, and then it break this support to take me. I can put my stop loss around 32.721, all right, and take me out in what? In loss. Then look out for a what? For a buy. For a sell immediately, because it has broken a what? A support region. I hope that is clear about resistance and what? And support. Now let's talk about RSI, Relative Strength Index. That one is also under technical tools in analyzing the chart. It helps us to know the overbought and oversold region. So you can come to this particular point. Look at this place. Look at what I clicked on. This particular spot. Come to indicators. All right, you look for RSI. This is Relative Strength Index. You pick it, and then you confirm. You see, and you go back, star, then you have your what? This is your RSI, this particular thing. You see. Now, if the market gets, you can see, once is below, look at this point now. Once is around this region, around 30, 31, around this region, you can see RSI, it means that it has oversold. It's a good time to what? Buy. If it's around this region, above around 80, 85, 90, or basically above 70, is a good time to what? To sell. Now let me give you a picture example. Look at this region. When the RSI was around this region, what happened? It has gotten to overbought. That means the coin has gotten higher than the price it ought to get to. Look at this place now. Look at this place. Look at this place. So what happens? By the time you get to this region, what happened? The market started coming down. You can see it started coming down. Why? Because that's going to what? Overbought region. Why? Oversold region means that the market have sold beyond the price it ought to sell. So what do happen? You should have a what? A buy. I told you that I was telling yesterday on this module 2. I told you that I'm seeing a buy in BTC. Why? Of number 1, trend line. Number 2, look at RSI again. RSI is showing us a buy. Why? Because it has gotten to oversold what? Oversold region. That means it has the market have gotten lower than the expected price to get to. So she was expecting a what? A buy. All right, in RSI. That's what the meaning of RSI, Relative Strength Index. So once the graph is really higher around this, you can see that we have 88. It's around this 88 region, or it's below 10 or 15 or 20. You see this region. You see. All right, it's showing what? I want to do something. Let me remove this MACD so you can see it better. Okay. Okay, so you can see this RSI, you can see. So this is it. This RSI. You see that now? This RSI. So that's the meaning of RSI. Is that clear? That's the meaning of RSI. See. So when you get to an oversold, get to this point, it means that oversold is good for it. But if you get to this region, it means that's overbought. We expect a what? A what? A sell. This one means oversold. You expect a what? A buy. This region. All right, that's RSI. We also have what we call the moving average. So you come to this place and pick indicators. This is moving average. I prefer to use moving average simple 200 and moving average 50. This is, you can edit it here. So I'm doing 200. You can pick the color you want. You can pick the color you want. These are the colors here. And I'm doing 50. Let me assume I'm not using this. Let me come and use this. And I'm doing 50. I use simple 50 and simple 200. That's what I use. Okay, you come to moving average. We have confirmation here. All right. Okay. I'm coming to loss edit. You come here. You first pick it here. You can see that we have moving. This is moving average. This is it. Then you come and edit it here. Indicators, moving average. So I'm using. I will take away this. I will take away this one. I want to use 50 and 200. Confirm. I'll go back. Then you can see that now. What do you observe? You go back and check the color of your 50 and 200. 50 is blue, you can see, and my what is it called? My 200 is what? Yellow. So go back. Now, if the blue, the 50 is above. Now, what's the meaning of moving average? Moving average is saying that what happens in the market in 50 days. 200 means what happened in the market in 200 days. So 200 give us the long view of the market. Why blue give us the 50 give us the short view of the market. Now, if the blue, the 50 is above the 200, it shows a buy. That means the market is going to go up. But if the 200 is above the 50, it's showing a sign that the market will come down. And look at what do you observe here? The blue is above the yellow. What happens? There was a what? There was a buy. You can see that now. Let me show you another region. You see, when the blue was above the yellow, what will happen? There was a massive buy. But when we have the yellow, you can see here, we have the yellow above the blue. What happens? There was a what? There was a sell. You can see that now. There was a dump. You see that? There was a dump. So when the 50 simple average is above the 200 simple average, there will be a buy. When the 200 simple moving average is above the 50 moving average, there will be a what? A sell. That's just what that one is telling us. That's as simple as that. So I told you how to edit. You click on look at it. This is it here. If you want to take away this, take it away. This is it here. All right. Around here, you can see it's here. All right. And then you come here, indicator to edit it. All right. That's what moving average tells us. All right. So 20 moving average is telling us what happens in the next 20 days. The last 20 days. 200 means what happened in the last 200 days. 2 moving average means what happened in the last 2 days. That's just what it's saying. All right. So when the 50 moving average is above the 200 moving average, it's showing a buy. When the 200 moving average is above 50 moving average, showing what? A sell. So that's just it. But you can't just use one or two tools to analyze. You can use 2, 3, 4. You don't have to make your chart to be so crowded. Just 2, 3 technical tools is enough to analyze your chart, and you know the direction of this. Look at it now. Trend line is showing even the market structure is showing a buy. The moving RSI is showing a buy. Even moving average is showing a buy. Now, the only thing I can now go and further do analysis on is maybe my fundamental, if there are news that oppose my prediction. But if there are news that oppose my prediction, then I'll have to be careful. But if there are news that further confirm my prediction, what do happen? Then I go for a buy. So that is what support and resistance is, moving average and RSI. Let me use trading view to explain. Imagine you want to use, for me I use trading view. It give me a better picture. So you just click on tradingview.com, or you can open an account here and you type, maybe you want to analyze, you type the coin you want to analyze, you click on search. When I'm teaching you about fundamental analysis, I'll tell you other things you can do. You can use TradingView because it's also used for fundamental analysis. So maybe I want to analyze BTC, USDT. I want to analyze, if I want to analyze just on spots, I'll click on spots. But if I want to analyze on futures, I'll click on .p. You see, .p. So this is it. You see that now? So I can come here to pick. Okay, depending on what I'm using, maybe I'm using, okay, If I'm using Bybit to trade, I'll pick Bybit. If I'm using Binance, you can see you click on this point to pick the the trading platform you're using to trade. If it's Binance, you click on Binance. So it will bring out the chart with for Binance. If you are using Bybit, you click on Bybit. If you are using BitGet, you click on BitGet. You see that now. But I'm using Bybit to trade, so I'll click on Bybit. All right, then I'll come to now. It's bringing out. I'll come to this. You can see this candle. Click on this candle. Then let us look at full charts. These are trading view. You can see that now. These are trading view. You can make it landscape for better view. So you want to pick your indicator, you come here. Imagine you are using moving average and all of those things. You use support and resistance now. Let's come here, you pick it here. You come here, pick another one. You see that now. So you look for, okay, now for example, now we have for moving, I'm going to talk about for support and resistance now. All right, we can have something like this. Okay, now this is a good one. This is what's called a support, and this is what a resistance. You can see that this is what's called a resistance. This is what a support. You see that now. So when there's a breakout at this support, what happens? There was a massive buy. You see, when there's a breakout at this, you can see that now. So I can buy here, sell here, buy here. Once there's a breakout and they pull back, what happens? There was a massive what? A massive buy. You see that now. So that's what support and resistance is all about. Same thing application apply also here too. If you want to use your moving average or your RSI, you can see indicators here. Come to indicators, you type what you are looking for. RSI is relative strength index. You can see that, you pick it. Now I've picked it, then you can type star. Okay. All right. Try to adjust. Okay. Okay, sorry, let's go back there again. We have our chart. All right, you can either use your phone to analyze or whatever you want to use. Whichever one is okay. We only use our PC for a bigger view. RSI. We have this. Okay. Okay. Let's so you come to this. Okay, we have it here. So you come to indicators. You have your RSI. I told you what the RSI is all about. All right, it helps you to know your overbought and oversold region. All right. Okay, let me make it land scale. Okay, beautiful. So I'll make it a land scale. Let me take away this one away. The volume. Now this is it. We have this. So this is RSI now. All right, this RSI. Okay, good. Coming, let me take away this volume. So we have something like this. Okay. 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 So you click on indicators. You look for your RSI. All right, this is it. Click on it here. Then you take this away. Okay, I'm using this to explain for those that will be using their phones. You can see, so this is your RSI now. The same thing. If it goes below this particular price, you see that it goes towards 20 below. You see, it's showing an oversold region. But if it goes above 75, you see, or getting to 70 above, it's showing an overbought region. So it should be good for a what? Good for a sell. And of course, if you want to take it away, click on it and take it away like this. And if you want your moving average, you just look for your moving average. This is your moving average, simple moving average. You can click on your simple moving average. Simple moving average. This is simple moving average. And because you want just two of it, you can click on it again. You can click on it again. So you type this away. Okay. Let me take away this. So you come here and type your simple moving average. Simple moving average. So you can come and edit it here. You can see we have it. We have everything here. You can come and edit it here. You just click on this. Click on this. You see, if you don't want 100, just take away the box. You want 200. Let me make this color blue. All right, make this color blue. Okay. And then I have, so blue is my, you can see that blue is my 50 and my 200 is my what? This color. You can see, okay. So now this is moving average now. So if this blue is, if the 50 is above, you can see that above the 200, all right, we are showing a what? A buy. And if this 200 is above the 50, we are showing a what? A sell. You can see that when this was above, we have a what? A buy. And when this one was above this, we have a what? A sell. You can see. By the time we have above, we have, so this is just about the moving average. Just the same thing. This is all that to pick your indicators. All right. So I think I've explained all about moving average, RSI, and support and resistance using your Bybit account. So I'll just tell you how to pick your indicators here on your TradingView. So your tradingview.com helps you to do all of that. And I hope that is clear. If you have any further questions, all right, you can just send the questions, drop the question below this video. I'll give response to it. And I hope this is well understood. That's about your technical analysis. I told you about 8 of them. That is my full crypto course. All right. If you want to sign up my free crypto course, you can there's a number below this video to contact. Though I'm giving my full crypto course to 10 slots for 50%. It is 100,000 naira. All right. It comes with several benefits. All right. Several benefits. 1 year. This is it. We have 1 year free support signals. All right. We have 1 year free support signal you are going to enjoy. Yeah, it comes with 1 year free support signals. It comes with one-on-one lifetime mentorship, 1 year investment guidance. I'll tell you what to invest in, what not to invest in. It comes with a community where you have other professional traders and a live weekly market analysis where I'm going to be doing analysis every week. All right. These are a group. These are group. You can see constantly giving update about what the market is always doing. All right. Constantly giving up. You can see that these are a group. All right, so it's 100,000 naira. That's the fee. All right, 100,000 naira for Nigeria, which is equivalent to $70, $75 or thereabout. So but for 10 slots, we are giving out for 50% discount just for 10 slots, which starts now. So as many people that are watching this video, I'm giving out for 10 slots. All right, for 50,000 naira just for 10 slots. So if you're interested, you can drop a message, all right, on our WhatsApp so that we can bring you on board. Thank you. See you in module 4.